I'm reading this book, Rules of Engagement for um, for your role in the spiritual battle. And one thing that I got to was a story in Acts chapter 27 and 28, and Paul on his journey to Rome. But this is the part that encouraged me because sometimes we feel like our journey is stopping us from reaching our destination. But when you are in Christ, your journey is preparing you for when you get to your destination. So let's just go over all the things that Paul endured after God told him he would go to Rome. Some of you have a promise that God told you. You have a word that God spoke over your life. You have a promise that God said you shall um, fulfill, that you shall walk into. But everything on the way to that promise is contrary to you surviving. Paul traveled as a prisoner in chains on his journey. The ship he traveled on encountered a storm so terrific for 2 days they didn't see the sun or the stars. Finally, they were shipwrecked on the rugged coast of Malta. And then Paul was bitten by a poisonous snake. Paul encountered all of these hardships, all of these trials, all of these life threatening situations on his way to the promise. What am I saying to you today? Yes, you are experiencing a lot. Yes, you are going through things that you would have never imagined. But as you are in Christ, you are protected, shielded, and guided, even in the darkest of nights. Even when it seems like you've been poisoned by this world's systems, and it seems like things are coming up against you and you feel like you've been bound to the same situation. As you are in Christ, you better know that even this is going to work out for your good. And that these situations that you experience on your journey to the promise will not stop the promise from being fulfilled. You got to stay the course. You got to keep on traveling, keep on going, knowing that God is with you. If we go down further into the chapter of Acts chapter 20,